Good afternoon, everyone. First off, let me just say a huge thank you to HKIM, to Francis, the panelists, the judges, for putting on such an amazing award. When I look into this wonderful room, I see an ecosystem that is working together to advance Hong Kong together. And I feel very honored to be able to share a little bit about where Google is going, what's going on in the next couple of years, and share a little bit more with each of you today. Earlier back in May, I don't know if you've been following me on social, but I had a chance to go down to Google I/O. This is our flagship conference at our HQ headquarters, where we look back at the last 10 years since Sundar, who is our global CEO, spoke about shifting Google into an AI-first company. So really, it's a culmination of a 10-year journey for Sundar to meet this moment of where it is today. It was great to connect with our biggest partners, our developers, our customers, as we reflected on this progress. And one thing that really stood out with me is over the last decade, right, we've seen a lot of innovation. But in this single year alone, we have shipped a decade of innovation already. So this is the speed at which technology and AI is moving, and we are really excited to continue bringing this to Hong Kong. Now, one way of potentially measuring progress is looking at the amount of tokens used and processed. And if you look at the amount of data that's been processed, even over the last year alone, it has jumped 7 times to 3.2 quadrillion tokens every single month. And if you look back to just 2 years ago at 9.7 trillion, the exponential growth of this is incredible, meaning our models are solving real-world problems globally and here in Hong Kong as well. Now, many of you may have been playing with our AI overviews in search. You've seen this in our product. This is up to 2.5 billion monthly actives already. Now, to contrast how fast this is moving, it was only in October last year that we shared with the world that it was at 1 billion monthly users. So think about how fast that's gone. Or next, our AI mode in search has officially crossed 1 billion monthly users already, and it is now powered by our latest model, Gemini 3.5 Flash, here in Hong Kong as well. Or if you look at the Gemini app, in the last 12 months, it has doubled to 900 million active users every single month. And I hope all of you have enjoyed using Gemini here locally across any platform, any operating system as well. Now, we would not be here without great partnership globally and in Hong Kong as well. And it's incredible to see this momentum. Our Google Cloud backlog as of the end of March 2026 now stands at $460 billion. These are committed contracts already to leverage our AI to drive transformational growth across companies around the world. When I talk to leaders, founders, business owners, all of you in this room, one of the key questions is, how do we take this incredible momentum and shape the future of Hong Kong too? So this really all started with bringing the Gemini Advantage directly to you through all of our products. And thank you for using all of our products. Gemini now is powering the entire Google ecosystem, woven deeply into our products. And hopefully you're using and loving our products every single day. And these stats are the first time we've shared them. It is the first time we have 13 products now at 1 billion users globally. And for the first time, we now have 5 products with 3 billion users as we continue to reinvent new ways to be helpful to the people who use our products each and every single day. Now, I also know many of you have subscribed to our AI subscription plan, so thank you. Now, if you have subscribed, you also have access to our latest Gemini Omni model. This is the latest one that we've brought to Hong Kong. And we'll continue to bring these because we believe it unlocks amazing creativity, productivity for the whole city, and it is continuing our core commitment here to keep advancing Hong Kong together. But I'll tell you, this is just the beginning. We are now officially entering the agentic era. So Google is moving from simply a platform that answers questions to now an AI that will take action and handle complex multitask steps with your guidance. So let me share an example. For me, it's really about the gift of time. So in my Gemini, I've activated personal intelligence, and my son's birthday is at the end of July. So I simply asked it, help me plan a birthday for Jackson this summer. Now, it correctly identified Jackson is currently a lacrosse lover. If it asked maybe 2 years ago, he was a very big football fan. It also recognizes now, at his age, he loves video games. And it's been able to curate great sports arenas for him to practice and play, a local store, actually, that provides lacrosse equipment, and actually a couple VR gaming studios that host birthday parties. So we are one step away from Gemini taking action on these, including booking, reservations, buying, but we are laying the foundation right now in Hong Kong for an agentic future with Google helping you at every step of the way. And I can tell you, I've been playing around with our Gemini Spark, which is our consumer and internal enterprise Gemini agent. It's incredible and game-changing, so more to come on that in the future. So, a city as closely connected as Hong Kong, your success and community success really go hand in hand. And so we really believe that AI can be more helpful for you and all of the unique communities in which you serve as well. And so when I reflect on things like the compounding momentum, we will soon reveal in our 2026 economic impact report that Google's platform is continuing to generate significant economic activity for businesses here in Hong Kong. Or maybe it's about human potential. Nearly 80% of people in Hong Kong are raising their hands to learn more about AI. And so we need help from all of you to continuing to scale AI learning, and many here are already helping in their own unique way. Through our Gemini Academy platform, we've already upskilled 8,000 educators and students this year already. Or we're partnering with the HKU space to launch the very first Google Gemini AI lab here in Hong Kong, really helping to solve some of the real-world academic and business challenges. But let me share with you a couple areas that we're also working on as well. We have the Science Park here. We're working very closely with them on AI incubation programs in partnership with Invest Hong Kong. And at the end of 2025, we've already approved 94 million Hong Kong dollars in Google Cloud startup credits to support the local startup ecosystem. Now, this last example is very close to my heart because I think it will demonstrate the future potential of AI in Hong Kong. Fueling breakthroughs from Hong Kong and sharing that with the world is one of the things I really love thinking about. So we have this great example called AlphaFold. It's an AI system developed by Google DeepMind, and it's designed to predict protein structures with a high degree of accuracy. And in 2024, it won the Nobel Prize because it solved this mystery that's been unsolved really for 50 years. And we've made it entirely free, the whole database actually, for non-commercial research and open source. And I'm really proud to say that Hong Kong is the #4 market in APAC leveraging this tool. And so if I think about the long-range development of medical breakthroughs, drug breakthroughs, you give it a couple years and you're going to see amazing stuff coming from the research teams here in Hong Kong. Now, to be a true ecosystem, it requires us to all work together and look out for each other. So I encourage us to continue to be bold with AI and to be deeply, deeply responsible. It's also why we partnered with the Anti-Scam Consumer Protection Charter, with the Hong Kong MA, or partnering with the Hong Kong Council of Social Services to ensure that nonprofit staff get the support that they need in Hong Kong as well. And in the face of an era of accelerated content creation, we're continuing to invest in technologies and safeguards to protect users from harmful content. So we know that being able to identify AI-generated content is critical for empowering all the people when they interact with media and technology and information. So 3 years ago, we introduced a technology called Synth ID. And it allows us to embed watermarks in everything that we generate. And it is now rolled out in all of our models and coming to our entire ecosystem in search, in Lens, in AI mode, in Circle to Search. Actually, Circle to Search is one of the key things I use quite a bit. I circle it, I ask the AI, hey, is this real or not? And it will fact check across all of the sources across search. So ultimately, I believe that AI should be all about just being helpful. And I think you heard this from many of the awardees. It's all about serving the use cases of the people. So whether it is one person with an idea or helping millions of people find the right information or act on the information, solving some of the business's complex problems, this is the thing that is core to us. But I can say one thing for sure, the best is yet to come. So thank you for having me. Enjoy the rest of the event. And thank you again, Francis, for having me.